Early Years Studies. Welcome to the Early Years Studies Department. My name is Laura Mitchell and I'm going to introduce our Early Years programmes to you. Hopefully this will help you to decide what course you may be interested in for next year. We offer Early Years courses from Level 1 to Level 3. This means that students can start their studies at West Suffolk College at the right level for them. Whatever your starting point, we have a course that will suit you. Level 1 Caring for Children. This is a year-long course and is our foundation to early years studies. Students study units such as understanding learning and development through play, safeguarding children and young people, growth and development of children, practical health and safety, and healthy eating, to name a few. Students also gain an additional qualification in personal and social development and participate in the National Citizenship Programme, where students can take part in team building activities, including bushcraft and community projects. This year, our students are also involved in other community activities, such as planning and decorating a Christmas tree to be displayed locally, and creating their own mental health awareness film. Students can progress to Level 2 or Level 3 qualifications, or a Level 2 apprenticeship in the early years sector. Level 2 Diploma in Early Years Practice. This is a year-long course which enables students to gain an Early Years Practitioner qualification at assistant level, which is nationally recognised in early years settings. Students study units such as promoting play, safeguarding children in early years settings, equality and diversity and inclusive practice in the early years, supporting babies and young children to be active in early years settings, child development, and the roles and responsibilities of the early years practitioner. There is a mandatory work placement element to this course. Students gain at least 280 hours in work placement to qualify. This is achieved by students spending 3 days in college and 2 days in placement each week. Students can progress to our Level 3 qualifications or to an apprenticeship, or they may wish to work in an early years setting as an assistant practitioner. Level 3 National Extended Diploma in Children's Play, Learning and Development. This is a 2-year programme which is equivalent to 3 A-levels. The full 2-year qualification enables students to gain a licence to practice as an early years educator and work unsupervised with children. Students who gain this qualification can be counted in the early years foundation stage staff to child ratios. Incorporated into this course is a paediatric first aid qualification in Year 2. In Year 1, students study units such as observation, assessment and planning, child development, play and learning, the early years foundation stage, children's physical development, care and health needs. In Year 2, students study children's development outdoors, current inquiries into research in the early years sector, working with children with additional needs, reflective practice and career development in the early years sector. There is a mandatory work placement element to this course. Students gain at least 750 hours in work placement over 2 years to qualify. This is achieved by students spending 3 days in college and 2 days in placement each week. Level 3 T-Level Technical Qualification in Education and Childcare. This is an exciting new programme that provides students with the opportunity to be one of the first in the country to embark on the government's new approach to further education. The qualification has 2 components, core and occupational specialisms. The core component provides a high-level foundation of knowledge and skills. Students will study the following subjects, amongst others: supporting education, safeguarding, health and safety and well-being, parents, families and carers, working with others, child development, observation and assessment, and special educational needs. The occupational specialism component includes subjects such as support and promote children's play, development and early education, develop relationships with children to facilitate their development, and safeguard and promote the health, safety and well-being of young children. The T-Level qualification in education and childcare meets the early years educator criteria and has been recognised and approved by the Department for Education. Students who gain this qualification may be counted in early years foundation stage staff to child ratios. There is a mandatory industry placement element to this course. Students gain at least 750 hours in industry placement over 2 years to qualify. This is achieved by students spending 3 days in college and 2 days in placement each week. General information about our early years courses. For all our early years courses, students are required to have a clear criminal record, and for levels 2 and 3, students will be required to have a DBS check. The college pays for this check, and our work placement coordinator supports students with the online application. Students who have not yet achieved a grade 4 or above in GCSE English and Maths will also study these subjects alongside their vocational choice as part of their study programme at West Suffolk College. We ask students who are in placement to purchase one of our college t-shirts. This helps to identify the students when they are in the workplace. We also recommend that students buy a textbook, but we also have copies in our college library. Students do have a choice as to where they would like to go on work placement. Our work placement coordinator works closely with the students to gain a first and second choice. All placements are arranged by a work placement coordinator. We would love to consider you for the School of Early Years Studies. We would like to be part of your learning journey and support you with your future career plans. Our Level 1 course provides an excellent start to early years studies, and our Level 2 and 3 courses provide students with an up-to-date, relevant qualification which are nationally recognised by employers and will allow students to work in the early years sector or progress onto higher levels of education. We have strong, well-established links with local employers in the early years sector, including nurseries and schools over a large catchment area. One of our Level 2 students last year was placed in a nursery in Bury St Edmunds, and he has now gone on to secure an apprenticeship within the same setting. This is the case for many of our students because their work placements provide them with the context and experience they need for the world of work. There are many enrichment activities that take place within our department. Previous experiences have included residential trips to Euro Disney, where students engaged in seminars relevant to their subject area and got to experience the Disney theme park and entertainment. Our second year Level 3 students have had the opportunity for many years to experience early years settings in London during our bespoke residential trip. We also organise day trips to forest schools, local community and charity events, and have guest speakers come in to share their experiences with our students. The Early Years Studies team is a nurturing and caring team who support their students both academically and pastorally. The team build relationships with students based on mutual respect and professionalism and provide positive role models for the early years sector. All the teaching team have a vocational background in the early years, relevant early years degrees and teaching qualifications. This ensures that the team can effectively support and guide our students. The team also has links with local employers and often arrange guest speakers and visits to local early years settings to enhance the students' experience while studying at West Suffolk College. Many of our students progress straight into employment in the early years sector, in nurseries, schools, nannying positions, and within special educational provision. However, many of our students also progress onto higher education and gain degrees in early childhood studies, primary education, psychology or speech and language therapy, for example. We have students on our early childhood studies degree at West Suffolk College who began their learning journey on our Level 2 course. It is encouraging to see students flourish and develop with us at West Suffolk College. Other previous students have gone on to work on cruise ships or for summer and winter holiday providers within a childcare capacity, which is often a career option that students are not aware of before they start their pathway with us. Thank you for watching this presentation. Please do watch the college fly-through to see our facilities and apply for courses online. Course codes are included on the earlier slides to help you apply for the course that you are interested in.